Welcome to Cooking with Chef Tuan, and today I am back from fishing in Key Largo with Captain Bill and a couple buddies of mine. So Captain put us on the mangroves and we caught a bunch of mangrove snappers, a couple porgies, a couple grunts, and today I'm gonna cook one of those snappers. Let's get started. And as usual, all the ingredients will be listed in the description box down below. Now we're gonna need some minced pork. This is about half of a pound of pork shoulder that I'm just chopping up. Just chop it up, put it aside. And here's our little mangrove snapper. As you can see, gutted it, cleaned out the inside, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it. That way it makes the fish cook a lot faster. And it also makes eating the meat off the bone a lot easier. Make sure that the fish is scaled, and all you gotta do is just cut in cross sections, little diamonds like this. Now the legal size limit of this fish is 10 inches. As you can see, this is 1 inch over. And for our aromatics, we have garlic, ginger, shallots, some chili de arbol, some scallions. I have some cashews, water chestnuts. There's our pork. Here's a little bit of fish stock. And we also have our snapper. And then here is the sauces that you will need. You will need some Chinese cooking wine, some fish sauce, some sweet dark soy sauce. I use low sodium soy sauce and oyster sauce. All this is available at your Asian grocery store. And then to make our fish extra crispy when we fry it, we're gonna coat it with cornstarch. Get it on the insides as well, because the oil will get inside and it will make everything nice and crispy. And once it's all coated, just put it on a clean plate. Now, also on the side, I have a wok outside that I'm heating up corn oil up to 350. And here in this saucepan, I'm making our sauce. So that's a little bit of corn oil. We're adding our aromatics in there. Just stir fry it until it gets all nice and aromatic. Then put our pork in and make sure you're breaking it all up and sauteing it so it's nice and caramelized. This shouldn't take very long at all. And to make sure that our aromatics don't burn, you have to keep this pan constantly moving. Either toss it or just stir it around with your chopsticks or wooden spoon. And then here I'm adding some Szechuan wine to our pan, our low sodium soy sauce, splash of fish sauce. Keep everything stirring and moving. And then I'm gonna add some of our oyster sauce and followed up with our sweet dark soy sauce. Make sure you move everything around and incorporate all of the sauces. The aromas coming off this with all the sauces and the wine, incredible. All right, now we're gonna add our dried chilies, our scallions. We're gonna put in our water chestnuts next and make sure that everything is stirred. Keep it all stirred, make sure everything is coated in this beautiful sauce. Then we're gonna add about a half of a cup, 3/4 of a cup of our fish stock. Then I made a cornstarch slurry, which is about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and about 5 tablespoons of water. Now it's important that you bring this up to a boil to fully activate its thickening power. Now we can turn this sauce down to a simmer, and outside we have a wok with corn oil that's up to 350 degrees, and in goes the fish. And because we cut those diamonds inside the flesh, it shouldn't take more than 5-6 minutes to fry completely. And here I'm crisping up the bottom because I want to make sure that the bottom is more firm, because we're gonna stand it up on the plate when we present it. All right, this mangrove snapper is starting to look super sexy and crispy. All right, now one last turn and let it fry for about 3 to 4 minutes, just so it's extra crispy. And then take it out and put it on a wire rack to drain. I forgot to mention that I also cooked some jasmine rice that I'm gonna be eating with this. Just cook it according to instructions. All right, so now we're gonna plate our dish. Look at this gorgeous sauce. We have our pork, our water chestnuts, our chilies. I'm gonna dress it with some cashews for some extra crunch and creaminess. And here's our fish, this beautiful fried mangrove snapper. So our garnish is some scallions that I sliced on a very extreme bias. Just put it all over the top, and then we are ready to go to the table and eat. Let's head out. Now look at what we have here. Mangrove snapper that was just caught down in Key Largo a few days ago, with our chili meat sauce made with ground pork, water chestnuts, ginger, scallions, some dried chilies, scallions served with some jasmine rice. Tell me this is not gorgeous. There are so many ways to prepare fish, and this has got to be one of my ultimate favorites. This right here is, like I said, my favorite version of surf and turf. You have the pork and you have the fish. Perfect. The cornstarch makes the outside super crispy, and then all the sauces that we combined, the soy, the oyster sauce, the fish sauce, the sweet soy sauce, it creates such an incredible umami packed flavor. And then you have the crunch and the creaminess of the cashews that does this wonderful thing that basically emulsifies the meat, the sauce, the fish into all one smooth, harmonious bite. You guys need to go out and make this dish. If you're down in Key Largo and you want to go fishing, I went out with a great captain. His name is Captain Bill. I'll put a link down below to his charter page and hit him up. He'll take you out, show you a great time, and you'll catch a bunch of fish and have a blast. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with a perfect bite. I get some of this crispy fish, some rice, some of this pork, cashews, water chestnuts. Man, guys, as always, I appreciate you stopping by and showing me love and support. Thank you so much. Peace.